In this problem, we want to fill in the blanks to continue this sequence, which is a pattern of numbers. And so let's take a look at the left-hand side of our sequence. In the top row, we have 1. In the next row, we have 1, 3, 1. And then in the last row there, we have 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. So notice we have ones on the ends, very much like our Pascal's triangle. What's different here is that we're not using previous rows to add to be our next rows. What we have here are a special set of numbers. 1, 3, 5 is the beginning of our odd numbers. And so our next odd number in the sequence is 7. And so on the left-hand side for our next row, we'll have 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, and then we move back down to 5 plus 3 plus 1. The next number up from 7 in our odd numbers is 9. And so we will have 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9, and then we'll go back down. Plus 7 plus 5 plus 3 plus 1. And so that gives us our 2 lines on the left that are filled out. Now let's take a look at what's happening on the right, and we're going to then, after we complete this patterns, take a look to see that our equations below are equal as we said we are. And so I see we're starting with 0 here, and then we move to 1. Notice the 1 then comes down here, and we move this up to 4. And then the 4 comes down here, and then this is 9. Okay, so I understand now looking at these how the number shifts down, but where are these original numbers coming from? Now, those original numbers, 1, 4, 9, those are all called something called perfect squares. And perfect squares say 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4, the next one in our sequence, is 16, and 5 times 5 is 25. And so that's where those new numbers come from in terms of on the right-hand side of our right-hand side of the equal sign. So 0, 1, the 1 shifts down, we now have 4. 4 shifts down, and then we have 9. 9 shifts down, and then we have our new number, 16. 16 shifts down, and then we have our new number, 25. So let's then verify that these equations on these 2 lines are true according to the sequences and patterns that we've seen in the numbers above. And so I'm using my calculator off screen, and I've computed these numbers here. I've added those together, and I've gotten 25. And then when I look over to the right, 9 plus 16 equals 25. So that is verified. That is true. Again, off screen, I'm going to add those numbers up on the left-hand side.